Well, you've already seen the title. I'm going to be taking out the contents of a meal cold weather 12-pack of rations, which I will be reviewing in the upcoming days and weeks, I guess you could say. I've always found rations and ration technology, or like food science, very interesting. And I kind of got into it when I stumbled into Steve 1989's MRE reviews. If nobody has ever seen Steve 1989, I highly recommend going to watch that channel. But even before that, I used to go to the Boston Science Museum a lot, and every time I went there, I get the freeze-dried astronaut ice cream and ice cream sandwiches, much to my parents' chagrin, because that shit was pricey. But that has led me to today, where I'm about to present to you many different rations, or 12 actually, meal cold weathers, much like regular MREs, come 12 to a case, and I believe there's 24 menus for these things. So I'm getting 1 through 12 of 24 menus in this case, and I'll attach some photos of how they come packaged along with this video if anybody's interested, but you can order them online. I got mine off Amazon actually, and let's start out. So I have no idea what the menus for the MCWs are. I know the modern MRE menu set, but I don't know what menus I'm about to get here. So it's about to be a bit of a surprise for all of us. So I'm just going to start out by plucking an MRE out of the box. I'm going to have to tone that down. And here we are. In the white pouch for the cold weather rations, we've got menu number 5. So that means I've got menus 1 through 12. The cases are either menus 1 through 12 or 13 through 24. There's no mixing of the high or low numbered menus. So I've got chicken and rice. This one was packed by Sopaco Inc. in Mullins, South Carolina. Let's see if I can find the packaging date anywhere on here. It is not, which means I'll have to check the components, but I'll put that to one side. Chicken and rice. Here we are. Turkey tetrazzini. Never heard of that. They've got separate menus, obviously, for meal cold weathers and regular MREs. A lot of these are very unique for the cold weathers, and a lot of soldiers prefer the cold weathers. Here we are. Oh shit. This one looks really good. Menu number 6. Seafood chowder. I'll put that over there. This one is menu number 2. Spicy Oriental chicken with rice. Now I will be unpacking one of these MREs at the end of the video, just to show you guys what's on the inside of it. I think that's going to be seafood chowder, because I'm very curious about that. But I'm not going to be eating it on camera today. I'll be waiting to do that video separately. Menu number 1, beef stroganoff with noodles. There you can see. Getting quite a few of these here. I'll have to clear off the table, I think. Oh, this is a classic chili mac. Chili macaroni with beef. Menu number 3. I guess there are similar menus between the two. Here we are. Menu number 11. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Put that over here, I think. It's gonna be a little bit out of frame, but a lot of these probably are. It's a big set. Here's another one. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I'll give you guys a hint. It's an all-time classic MRE menu item that was there for the birth of the MRE. One of the only two menus that are still in continuous production from the start of the MRE back in the 80s to today. The classic spaghetti with meat sauce. This is already a bit better than regular MREs. It looks like there's another breakfast menu here. Scrambled eggs with cheese, Western style. There's only 2 entire breakfast menus in the whole 24 MRE menu, and I've got 2 of them right here in the 12-pack of MCWs, so I'm pretty spoiled right now, I think. Looks like I lucked out. I got a third one. Breakfast skillet. Now, I've actually seen a review on the breakfast skillet, and I know this one's gonna be good. I'm really curious to try that one. We're down to the last 2 in the case. Menu number 9. Rice and chicken, Mexican. There we are. Try and produce some sounds out of the MRE pouch. And here we are. This is the last MRE menu in the case, and it is also one of the longest running MRE menu items, besides spaghetti and meat sauce. Give it up for menu number 7, beef stew. Gonna refresh myself real quick here. And through the magic of editing, I'm going to clear away all these menu items, except for the one I'll be opening up and then reviewing later on this week. And we're back. Here it is. Good old seafood chowder. This is something I'd never, ever expect to see in an MRE. Simply because they're designed to have a certain minimum shelf life, and I don't see a way that you could make shelf-stable seafood. But we're about to see why that the meal cold weathers are able to get away with having seafood inside of them. Now, as you can see on the top, it does say there is a peelable steel. If you were to try and open it from the top, but those things are kind of fucked up, so I'm going to bring out the good old trusty switchblade here. We're about to commit to opening this thing up. I really don't want to cut my hand open again, but there we go. And now we'll be able to see what's on the inside of this delicacy. A whole bunch of thermostabilized pouches, I believe. Let's start out with this one. with all this. Here's the trick. It's all freeze-dried. Well, most of it is. A lot of complicated components like this is indeed freeze-dried, and it looks like this was packed November of maybe the 113th day of 2022. I'm not familiar, to be honest with you, with how the dating works. I'll have to look this up myself, but let's take a read on the nutrition facts of this instant ramen noodle. Serving size, 1 container, 60 grams. Servings per container, 1. Calories, 280. Total fat, 12 grams, 6 of which is saturated. No cholesterol, 750 milligrams of sodium, 36 grams of total carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein, 2% of your daily value of vitamin A, 20% of your iron. But I'll put that to one side. And we shall continue here. This feels like a muffin top. I believe it's a muffin top. Oh, marble pound cake. So this marble pound cake, it contains 300 calories, 14 grams of total fat, 5 of which is saturated, 50 milligrams of cholesterol, 170 milligrams of sodium, 41 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 21 grams of sugars, including 20 grams of added sugar, 14 grams of protein, 3 micrograms of vitamin D, 20 milligrams of calcium, 2 milligrams of iron, and 110 milligrams of potassium. That is your marble pound cake. Nice. I've had that before in MREs. It's a very nice dessert. I like it a lot. Next up, oh, these are crackers. Vegetable crackers. These are kind of nasty. Yeah, these are kind of nasty. I don't really like the vegetable crackers that much. I'm not even gonna tap on them. I don't like them that much. They contain 170 calories, 5 grams of fat, 2.5 of which is saturated, no cholesterol, 250 milligrams of sodium, 27 total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, no added sugar, and 3 grams of protein. That's the vegetable crackers. I'll lay that to one side again. Next up, oh, the accessory packet. We're gonna save that for later. Put that up here with me. Oh, this is one of my favorite beverage powders. Beverage powder, lemon lime. As you can see right there, this is just straight sugar. Lemon lime flavored, no fruit juice. No fruit juice. It's gotta specify that to you. Serving size, 1 package, 180 calories, and the only nutritional value it contains is 160 milligrams of sodium, 47 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber somehow, and 17 grams of sugar. 80% of your vitamin D, 90% of your vitamin C. just a lemon lime, no fruit juice. Spoon. Now, I gotta mute this. I gotta mute that. Oh. Nothing left. The main course. As you can see, this is freeze-dried and vacuum sealed for freshness, which is how they can get away with packing seafood into an MRE without it going bad and being weird. I mean, it's weird, but like, you know what I mean. These are, like most freeze-dried rations, contracted out to Mountain House. Seafood chowder. Add 16 ounces hot water, 3/4 of a canteen cup to pouch. Stir. Wait 10 minutes. Hot water may be added in stages to keep food hot. Let's see what it says for nutrition facts. I can't read them because it's vacuum sealed so tightly. I can read a little bit. It's got 600 calories, which is roughly double a normal MRE main. It appears, I'm sorry if the video is going to be a bit boring, I have to hold this thing up to my eyes because I'm half blind. Looks like 26 grams of total fat, 16 grams of saturated fat, oh my god, 1690 milligrams of sodium, 32 grams of protein. This thing's badass. It's got a good amount of potassium and calcium in it. Let's see if we can read some of the ingredients. Non-fat, dry milk, potatoes, sweet cream, ocean clams, sea clam juice, salt, sodium triphosphate, calcium. It says seafood chowder, but it's just clams in there. There's no other seafood beyond clams and clam whatever the fuck. And that's everything. Almost everything you get in an MRE. But we still have the accessory packet. God, these things always smell weird. So first up, we've got little chiclets, some chewing gum. Now the way you can tell if you've got regular mint or cinnamon flavored chewing gum is if the package is red. If the package is red, that means it's cinnamon. So these are just nice mint flavored chewing gum pieces, like chiclets. Toilet paper. Lighthouse brand toilet paper. They even have a cell phone number for you to call in case you're dissatisfied with the toilet paper you get in Afghanistan. But I'll put that over there. Enjoy brand sugar. This used to be Domino's, and thankfully it's actual sugar because the HDRs, the humanitarian daily rations, give you fucking stevia. Matches. These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure, several weeks, to very damp air. As you can see. I think I'll light one. As you can see, they're just regular cardboard matches. They'll do in a pinch. Thankfully, I've disconnected my smoke alarm in the house. Alright, next up, the wet nap, or the moist towelette, which is indeed latex free for those with allergies coffee. I've had this many times. Comes standard in most MRE menus. Bill's Brew is it's a bit of a medium roast. Honestly, I think they're very nice coffee, or freeze-dried coffee. Like, I would actually, if I saw Bill's Brew on the shelf of, Stop and Shop or something, I would buy it. So good they are. They're not like exceptional, but they're good. And to go with the Bill's Brew, creamer, non-dairy. For coffee or tea, 4 grams net weight. Dissolve contents in 1/3 of a canteen cup, 8 ounces of beverage. Packed by Giannis Brothers Packaging Co. in Kansas City, Missouri. There you go. And of course, the holy Tabasco. There it is. Truly an MRE staple. These little jars of Tabasco have saved many a bland menu from total disaster. Like creamy fettuccine Alfredo needs Tabasco. A lot of the chili menus need Tabasco. Sometimes the spaghetti needs Tabasco. But one of the upsides of having freeze-dried main rations is that they tend to be more flavorful, or can have a wider range of flavors than regular retort pouch mains, because they remove all the moisture content from the food, so it lasts longer. It doesn't have to be engineered with preservatives or etc. to be shelf stable, so you can get away with having seafood chowder for one thing. But with that all out of the way, I will be reviewing this MRE at some point very soon. I think I'll have a different one for dinner tonight, just to get the preparation out of the way so I can prepare this one without any hiccups, But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. In fact, I command all of you to subscribe right now to my channel. I command it. Or else